Hard.
Hard.
Mm. And not in a good way.
Ew. Nice.
I got booted in the knee the other day, so that's looking a bit black and blue at the minute. Got
Nice.
full on mule kicked in the side of the knee. I was like, ow, bitch.
Ouchie.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
How's your week been?
I've had a week off where I've done nothing but sit in the sun, and considering I'm a white
Luther.
ginger guy, that is not a wise idea.
Crispy.
You're a
Yeah.
fucking red ginger guy now, aren't you?
Yep. Just a touch. It's alright though, sun cream turned up today.
A bit
Today. You go back to work tomorrow.
No, I'm not back till Wednesday, so it's not too bad.
That's
Oh,
alright.
nice.
Yeah. Well, that's why I worked
Like a
last
regular aloe
weekend.
vera baths.
Yeah, I fucking will be. Yeah, I worked all last weekend so that I could have this weekend, or this week, off for free. I was like, yes. And then book a couple of days next week. Jobs are good.
Nice. I think I've
And
got a
yeah.
week off coming soon, but my best friend, she fucking knew I had like 7 days off in a row, and she's booked me in bang in the middle of it to go do some sheep shearing with her. I was like, I'm not allowed to go anywhere, am I? And she's like, nope.
Rude.
I think she's just jealous I've got that much time off.
Dears.
Oh,
Yo.
Oh,
not currently at my PC. I'm trying to finish dinner like as quick as I can, but this food's not cooking any quicker.
it's fine. Chris has gone to lubricate his throat, so whatever that means.
I love that for him. I hope he has a blast. To do with lubricating my throat, to be fair, it's a bit dry.
What is it with you guys and dry throat? You fucking mouth breathers or what?
I've got to wet my whistle.
Evolve.
I'm not a fucking cactus, mate. I'm sorry.
Hey, I've got a cup of
We
coffee.
can't all be like you. I need to get my big sippy cup, and I need to
Surely I would be drier
Hydrate.
than you though if I didn't drink as much.
look. When you have a drink, you fucking drown yourself, mate. So you don't get to talk. 'Cause that's what I do. My cacti, you have to drown those hoes.
Okay.
Don't be a
Get
bitch.
violent. Hydrate,
Look,
hydrate or dihydrate your dick.
Exactly. Right, I've got my sippy cup, but no one's fucking dinner's done. One thing at a time.
I'm doing that
I
thing where
need-
you ride along the harvester with the trailer, catching all of the stuff coming out of the pipe, and I'm like, stay up, stay.
Whatever you say, dear.
I'm playing Farming Simulator, you missed it. I introduced it 10 minutes ago.
I love farming sims. Yay. I've played that one yet,
This
though.
one's it's super complicated, it's very realistic. and
Yeah,
it's
I've
very
seen
good.
I've seen videos on it.
You should
I'm
get
like,
it, and
I
then we
want-
can play it together.
So, no.
Okay.
Just
I
no.
I can't play games like that with other people because no one does it right. And by right, I mean the way that I like to do things. Unfortunately, I'm a picky bitch. But I love you.
That's how this game works, though, isn't it? Who
So
said they've played it?
I love playing Stardew with Tommy and stuff because it's like I already know what I'm doing, so he's just along for the ride and he's learning the way that I do things because he's not got a way of doing things already. So it's really nice. So it's like
Just
now
like
he's
my
on board. Well,
Tell
obviously,
tell her it's not like Stardew.
I know it's not like Stardew. I'm not a dumbass. What do you take me for, woman? Honestly,
Dumbass.
thanks, Ted. Fucking hate you here. Right. My draw's too full. Right, ooze is ooze. That's one for one. I'm fit for that. You're gonna hear the TV in a second. We're watching something on Fred and Rose West. It's really enlightening. My bitches.
Your bitches.
Yeah.
Your bitches.
My bitches.
Who's your bitches?
It's who's here?
All of us.
There's Coral. There's
Coral.
Reese. There's Alicia. So my dad's name's Carl as well, and I can't say.
Oh,
That's how I have to pronounce it. It's
Coral.
Coral. They're kinspeople.
how dare you?
I'm not on the
Say
fucking
you don't
Walking
want to
Dead.
play anything with anybody else, and yet you'll play Stardew with me, and you're teaching me.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
saying.
taught myself.
You fucking didn't.
Fuck off.
I taught you, then you went like, did your own thing. I'm happy for
I
you.
did.
Okay, so shut your whole mouth.
How about you press those lips?
Which ones? Right, I'm gonna be back in a minute. Not for that, but I'll be back in a minute. I haven't got time. I've got
Is it that
8
quick?
minutes. I've got 8 minutes.
We'll get so many more Twitch streams if you do that.
Mm.
They'd need to charge a hell of a lot more for that.
You guys charge?
They're not just freebies? God damn it.
One charge for you, Alicia. That's like second wife privilege, but you already knew that.
Yeah, true.
Right, anyway, I'll be back shortly. I need to go turn on my PC. Bye.
Roger, Dodger.
Bloop.
Bloop.
And she's gone.
There you go.
Gone to go make us some money. Then I can buy a computer. Yay! Oh, why is doing house stuff so expensive? I've got someone coming to put in some boarding in my loft, but it's not even like my entire loft, and it's still costing me 1,300
Ow.
just for 10 foot by 10 foot and a ladder and a light.
Right, you just do that
It's fucking
yourself.
ridiculous.
Trust
no.
yourself to do
It's like a hatch ladder thing that's permanently installed, if you're not doing them. They have to
Yeah.
extend the hatch a bit because it's small,
it. Gotcha.
etc. etc. Then it's going to cost me 1,600 to get rid of my garage because it's got a fucking asbestos roof, which is
Ooh.
fun.
Yeah.
And then I've got loads of a line of trees at the bottom of my garden that are like way too tall. Like if they fall over, they're going to hit another house. So I've got to cut them off, which I don't even want to know how much that costs.
Yeah, that shit's expensive.
Mhm.
I've got the woods near me, and they had to do that. Yeah, he said it wasn't cheap.
Hmm.
Mhm.
But did they actually like chop the tree right down to the base, or did they just top them?
Chop bits off. Some of them they took down that were like dangerous.
Hmm.
But yeah, I was asleep the whole time, so it was fine. I didn't need nothing other than chainsaws every now and again.
The chainsaw bit does look fun. I just don't know how they're going to do it without it falling where they don't want it to fall.
Yeah, that's where you get the money comes in. There's like
Mm.
a whole thing, isn't there? How you cut them and how you hit them, and it decides how it falls.
I suppose that's why they're qualified and I'm not.
Yeah. Was it? It's like a toxic trait that you could think you could do it. That looks easy. I could do that. And then it's the videos where it lands on someone's house, and you're like, oh fuck.
Oh, jeez.
I'm back.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
It's just sorting
Jenna
out
came and
His
went
Majesty. Why?
Literally.
Wow.
She don't like you. She said she's that sick of your shit and she don't want to play anymore.
She's such a pain in the fucking ass.
Now, I must point out, this is the latest I've been awake all week.
Nice.
Bloody hell.
I've been
Haven't you been up?
passing. Yeah. That's what I mean, my sleep patterns are completely fucked.
Oh, no.
What do you do for work? Because you work late, don't you?
Pharmaceuticals. Stripper. You do not want to see
Same
that.
difference. That's pharmaceuticals as a side job of the stripper.
Is it
job.
like Is it like legal? Is it legal pharmaceuticals? Are you giving people poppers
Yeah, or
and
is it like
then stripping for them?
self-employed pharmaceuticals?
Yeah.
Depends who you ask, yeah. But yes, actual pharmaceuticals.
You got pharmaceuticals in the dead of the night. Something's suspicious there.
24-hour process. Whoa! I don't know what you're referring to. It's all done in the basement, proper style.
No ventilation, no nothing.
Yeah. I've got a respirator I wear every now and again.
Exactly. That's all you need.
Get a free hit. One for you, one for me.
Well, not the stuff
That's why
I
you
make,
always
no.
sound so chill. Constantly fucking high.
That's why you're never awake. You're unconscious.
There is that as well.
Take the uppers at the start of your shift, take the downers at the end of your shift, you're fine.
I do that, yeah, pretty much. I've got a whole cupboard full of melatonin gummies.
Oh, give me some of them. I nearly had to put David on melatonin. Because he's obviously autistic and they have issues with melatonin production sometimes.
Both of mine have it as well.
Yeah.
It's a good time. It's night night.
Oh! Oh, she's back!
I am. I've wet my whistle.
Stealth
I'm all good
insertion
now.
there.
I'll wet your whistle up, yeah.
I'm not parched.
You wet your
anymore.
whistle or you wet Tommy's whistle?
The lady never tells.
Who the fuck? What the fuck's happening?
I walked away for 5 minutes.
Jesus H fucking Christ. Right.
Hi, Chris.
In 2
Hiya.
weeks. We've got a big build up. We've got a
Oh, show us my notebook.
yeah.
Yep.
There we
Get
go.
your notebook out.
My notebook. I can't close my fucking drawer. There we go. Did it. Okay.
Get your notebook out and tell us what
Yeah.
happened last time.
We did some shit. It
Mm-hmm.
was a while ago. I have no memory recall. Someone else can do it. Thank you.
The only thing I remember is the fight. That is all I remember.
That was pretty much
That's-
it, to be fair.
Yeah.
It was pretty much it, yeah.
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 There was a big
We
fight.
got invited to a garden party and like 5 of them.
We did.
Oh yeah, that as well. I've got a shitload of money.
We did.
I got a shitload of money.
Yeah, you did.
I have the
Let's do
amount that you won.
Yeah, it's like 34
Actually-
and a half grand.
It was
I shouldn't
indeed.
go because Chris will take it away from me.
No, it's
somehow.
written down now, so it's law. So
No, but I
Chris
mean,
can
you'll
show us-
find a way to take it away from me from now
Yeah.
on.
You have to pay
Yes, I
tax
will.
on that.
It's in my
Well-
notebook.
Well, if we spend
DM
it before
tax.
we can take it away,
Hmm.
I've got to buy things.
buy some shit. That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
Spend it before it goes walkabouts.
So, can we get a
Well-
recap?
I'm trying to save up. I'm trying to save up for that deck of cards.
Oh,
Was
Okay.
the recap that we gave not good enough?
No.
that was
Is
the
that what we're
fight.
saying? The fuck it was.
That was the subtlety.
There'll be some poor fucker on Twitch being like, oh, I wonder what happened last
What the
time.
fuck?
And then they'll be like, I have zero explanation of
that'll-
what happened.
That'll just entice them to go back and watch it.
That's very true, yeah. Yeah.
It was only a couple of hours last session, so it's not exactly
Mm.
going to be a long catch up.
At the start of the last one, we finished playing the 18 mules thing, and then we went over to the boxing ring. Who was?
We tried to make your own fighting club thing, and they just
Oh
said
my God.
no. Essentially, so we had to work for someone, didn't we?
No, there was a fight between a Goliath and a halfling first. 'Cause we watched that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when Manon won 1,000 gold
Again.
because they bet on the
Did
halfling.
you just call me Manon?
I'll play whatever I want, and you'll enjoy it. Anyway,
Yes, mummy.
and Gildrick won 150.
Just
My
roll on by.
Then we tried to get Gildrick into a fight, but he needed a manager. So Fallon tried to convince the big dudes on the table. I can't remember what they are.
The refs or something, weren't they?
Something like that. Or like the organisers.
The Society of Fistfights. Official fist.
Official. Oh, I'm not going to say that.
I just made it. It's probably not true.
Yeah. I say Gildrick was approached by like a shady manager who's trying to get a cut of whatever he made off of a fight. But Gildrick couldn't get into a fight without a manager. I can't remember who posed.
I
as the
think
manager.
Gildrick just ballsed it up, didn't he? Just like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
you
amazing.
convinced them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
just went up to him and said, "I'll give you a fucking show. Put me
Yeah.
against your biggest guy," and it turned out to be a bloody storm giant.
That was the one.
Don't be
Yeah.
a bloody storm giant. Not another one.
Not another one.
Another
And I couldn't remember the goblin's name, but after the very close fight between the Storm Giant and Gildrick, and you won, I put the big boss goblin man congratulates Gildrick and invites us to his garden party in 5 days' time.
Boom
I can't
kettle.
remember his name. Boom Kettle?
Boom
How
kettle.
dare you not remember Beetle Boomkettle's name, you peasant?
I'm a peasant.
And we also got treated to a penthouse for
Yes.
500G. So I
Oh.
assume that we've like had a rest and is
Yeah.
I
I
don't know how
forgot
much
to hit
time
long
has
rest, so I've just done that.
Did I do
Apparently,
it?
I didn't do that. Yes, you guys did, but I forgot to before I left.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because rogues never rest.
2 weeks later, it's nap time.
Nap time.
Yeah, that's pretty much bang on.
Oh, and we got invited to upstairs casino as well.
Yes, I got a card that'll let us in.
Got the golden ticket.
The Black
Yes.
Nando's card of casinos.
But yeah, so you as a party spent the night in the penthouse suite of the Emerald Mead Casino's luxury hotel. All of your exhaustion is gone. You wake up like refreshed. Room service almost wakes you up, and they bring like a Mediterranean platter of food for you all. So, different selections of deli meats and cheeses, fine bread, sourdough bread, orange juice, fresh clean water, like everything is top quality. But yeah, they bring it in, they put it down. There's two female, or that you think they're female kobolds, put the food down and sort of look at you expectantly and hold your gaze for a few seconds.
I suppose it means we got a tip, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Does it?
But I'll tip them 10 gold each.
One of them almost faints as you like hand
Remember,
them.
1 gold is like how much poor people.
I know,
earn
but
in
I'm
like a
fucking
year.
rich.
Yeah.
You've never seen 2 kobolds move so fast. One of them like almost faints, and then they literally like before you realize you've given them 10 gold each, they run, and you can see them like pulling off their uniforms as they go.
Gone. Oh.
Ah, well, I made that day, didn't I?
You made their life, man. A whole entire life.
Yeah, like 10 gold. I mean, maybe not in this city, but 10 gold would get you like luxury living for quite some time.
By a village.
That was nice.
Yeah, well, how much was that map? Because that was bloody expensive. That was 5 lifetimes wages.
That was 5
Oh, well.
gold. Yeah. But Steam Cloud, like you know it, like Manon knows it. Like it's an expensive place to live. That's why there's such a large slum, like so many slum districts.
Uh-huh. That's my shit. Right, shall we...
I'll say, what's planned
do-
for today then?
We still need to find the president, man. The Prime Minister.
we can-
Because that's why we're here. We need to give him that letter.
It might be worth to head back up to, District 3 or whatever, wherever his mansion is, and see if we can find him there. Because I doubt he's going to be at the casino today.
Yeah, is it daytime?
I'm assuming.
Yeah. It's like it's early morning.
Right. Yeah. So let's get our. Can you put? Where's that map gone? Did we have a labeled map, or was it the unlabeled one in Discord?
I don't remember if I had
The
one.
one on World Info.
I'm just wondering because I need to
It's just
swim back
unlabeled.
round. Yeah, I need to drop the money back off to my friends because she gave me money to win money with, and I've won money, so I'll give that. So if it's on the way, can't remember
I
what
think
district.
it's in the opposite direction. We've got to come out of the thing. We go back into like the market district, and we've got to go north.
Oh, fair enough.
Um,
Okay, wait.
Did I just
we
put
can
it
do
in
that and
Dis-
then
did I
swing
just
through.
Did I just put the map in
got the-
Discord for you?
Yeah, the,
you did, but
the
it wasn't
unlabeled one.
labeled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the plain map.
Do I have a
You had a labeled one.
map?
You popped it up on the forge.
Where have I put that? Hold on. Wait, one. Images. Images? Let's see. Nope, 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 nope.
Scroll through all the waifus.
I don't know what I've done with that. Hold on. Let's see if I can do it again.
It's fine. It's
That's
not
right.
essential. It's just
I
I have
have it.
no bearing. So if they know where to go, then I'll believe them. I have no sense of direction.
Yeah,
in
no,
this
looking at the
city that I
looking at
apparently
the
grew up.
plain map, that sort of like L-shaped building just to the top right of the casino. As soon as you go down into the middle sun bit, that's the tavern that we went to.
Oh yeah. Where's my labeled map?
Oh no.
Please stand by.
You didn't
for
click
technical
save.
difficulties.
Please stand by. For the Forge has given me some weird API error.
It
Oh,
kicked me out
no.
just now, so I had to log back in.
Yeah. Steam Cloud. Nope, that's unlabeled. Where's my labeled one?
I don't know.
Don't know. It's all gone to shit.
Oh no.
It's fine. You can do that
Okay.
later. I just
You
don't
can
know where
see-
we're going. We'll
You
just
can
say
see the
roughly where we
unlabeled
wanna go.
one. Okay, so at the very north is oh, Aiden's found the labeled
That-
one somehow
No,
using sorcery.
I take screenshots of what you put
Oh.
on. It's
Oh,
on
that-
the Word document.
Nice.
But it wouldn't let me
Well-
copy the picture, so I had to screenshot it again.
Oh.
So it's a bit-
Screenshot. That's why it's so
It's a
blurry.
cursed image.
Screenshot.
It will not
It's a
be replicated.
screenshot of a screenshot.
yeah. I was like, for fuck's
Nice.
sake. But you can get the
Don't
gist.
zoom in on it. It won't help.
Ish.
Right. So where are we going? To the estate.
So, yeah,
Hector.
there is
No.
estate.
A Heritor.
Assuming we have to-
Heritor.
Heritor, yeah. So I'm assuming we have to go in the opposite direction to then the 7th heaven to get all the way to it.
No, it's fine. So we don't have to go there. No, I just didn't know if it was on the way.
Yeah, we can do it on the way back through if you want.
Mm-hmm. Especially if
Alright.
anyone wants to go spend some more money.
Yeah.
I've got 90 gold. to
Well,
spend.
I was about to say, aren't you the only
Well,
one with the money? Or you
yeah,
two?
well,
No.
I can buy you some stuff if you want. I was thinking of having a quick shifty around the Emerald Plateau if people are alright with that before we.
Yeah,
Sugar.
see what's going on.
Sugar Daddy Gildrick.
Yeah,
Mm.
man.
The sugar dragon.
Sugar dragon. Isn't that just all dragons?
No.
Or are they horde of not spend? I
I
suppose?
thought you were a white dragon, not a gold dragon.
Oh, that was terrible.
That's really bad. Yeah.
It pleases me.
But yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Moving on.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're still all wearing the same things that we wore last night. I'll probably just look slightly ruffled to me. Too big for me tux.
I thought it
I mean,
fit you right, didn't it? Or did it? I can't remember.
Well, you had to like clip a load of stuff and pin a load back, so it's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
come undone. So I took it off for the fight.
it wasn't.
I'll just
it
neaten
wasn't.
you up a little bit. I'll go round. Fighting.
Oh, didn't we use my disguise kit to sort that out? So it was a bit more fitted.
I mean, maybe.
For
No idea.
Okay.
I use, but prestidigitation to make sure everyone's like clean.
Would that have worn off
Yeah.
at all with a long rest?
Oh no, I can.
Yeah,
It's a
No,
cantrip.
just ongoing.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Clean or soil anything. There you go. Just an FYI.
Wow. I'm just trying to think, why would you need a situation where you have to soil? Oh, I
There
can't
are
wait.
many, many reasons to soil something.
Hmm. Okay, so we're going into the Emerald Plateau.
All right. So you make your way down the steam-operated elevator, which is the first of its kind that you've ever seen. And it's glass fronted. You can see the Emerald Plateau beneath you. A few looks up at you. You can see a few people looking up your way, as if not quite sure whether the spectacle is you or whether it's the actual elevator operating. But either way, there are people sort of milling around beneath you, sort of looking up. Eventually, you get to the bottom floor. It opens directly into the Emerald Casino's sort of main foyer, which, if you've ever seen like the Bellagio's sort of foyer, it's kind of large, round, with a fountain in the center of it, and sort of curved desks around the outside, with the sort of the hotel reception working behind it. But you make your way outside. It looks to be quite a nice day, although the mass amounts of steam that rise from around you in the lower parts of the city, they don't necessarily blot out the sun. It's not a deep black smoke. It's a white hot steam, but it does certainly like fog the area to a degree. But regardless, the sun is still piercing it quite well, but it does give that humidity, quite a humid feeling with the heat from both the steam, the wetness from the steam, and the sun. But people are walking around. You can see 90% of the people walking around here are very well-to-do, very well off. all wearing all manner of designer dresses and suits and shirts, or carrying like fancy umbrellas, or having their servants, which tend to be kobolds, holding umbrellas or fanning people as they walk along. But as you emerge out onto this sort of beautifully kept grass, it's meticulously kept, not a single weed anywhere. But you can see that, like sort of to the south east, clusters of emerald-topped buildings, which seem to be sort of the shopping district of the Emerald Plateau.
Yeah, we'll head over there.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I can't tell if that was a cough or a sneeze.
They're both.
Wee, woohoo.
Fucking
It's
yeah,
me, I'm Mario.
It sounded more like
Mickey Mouse.
Maui from what's his name?
Yahoo! Oh wait, that's Mario.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Anyway.
What was sorry, shopping.
Shopping. Right. So you walk into all the buildings around here are like made of beautiful white marble with these sort of emerald green circular tops. What race is Fallon again? She an elf?
High elf, yeah.
High elf, yeah. Both Fallon and Manon will recognise this architecture as very elven in its style. It's very different to the architecture of the rest of the city. The rest of the city is very like brutal in its design. But everything on the Emerald Plateau is very elven in design. It looks elven, I should say. But you walk amongst these circular buildings, and each of them there's multitudes of shops. You walk past the Gilded Gauntlet, Valora's Vault, the Arcane Atella, the Moonstone Mercantile, Eldora's Emporium. There's countless of them. There's loads, but it depends on what you're looking for.
Oh, say them again. I've got Vault and Eldora's Emporium. That's all I got.
The Gilded Gauntlet.
Guild. Yeah. Can you? What's that?
That is an armory of sorts.
Of sorts. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Valora's Vault.
I'm guessing that is what it is.
It is a luxurious magic library.
Oh. Plot twist.
The Moonstone Mercantile. It's an exquisite general store catering to noble adventurers and aristocrats. The Arcane Atelier is a high-end tailor shop which specialises in enchanted garments.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
Eldoria's Emporium.
Hi.
And that is a grand establishment which sells fine jewellery, rare gems, and celestial trinkets.
Oh.
Ooh. Going straight in my basket.
Another trinket.
Carl, Aiden, give me a perception check. Give me a perception check as you are walking through these busy streets.
Let's roll of the night. Come on,
It's Bread Man.
baby.
It's not Bread Man, he's the Shadow Breaker.
Damn.
11.
It's Bread Man.
11. Can I get a dexterity check from you, please?
Oh, mother. Dex check or dex save? Oh.
A dex save, please.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
Oh no.
All right, okay. So what shop are you going into first? All of you. Like,
That's not
what's,
good.
No,
as a-
don't move on. You can't move on from that.
as a
What was
party,
that about?
what shop are you going into?
Can we just agree to stand still?
Yeah, like someone strike.
We won't go anywhere. This is a
All
formal
right.
Fucking,
protest.
this is a union.
We've unionised, bitch.
I can sit here all day.
I actually don't doubt that.
Okay, where do we fancy going first, people?
Oh, do we look at the enchanted garment thing?
Yeah, we go there first.
Okay, yeah. So you all walk into the arcane atelier. Like as soon as you walk through the door, what stands out the most is there's no racks, there's no shelving, there's no nothing. All of the garments are just floating, as if magically held up by invisible strings. Each one is perfectly like folded. There's no creases in anything, but they're all floating as if there were shelves supporting them, but there's not, or as if they were hung on racks, but they're not. And you can see people walking along, and you can see them just waving their hands, and the garment will fly out in front of them, and they will admire it or look at it, and then they will wave their hand, and it goes back into its designated spot. But it's quite a small shop. I'd say it's maybe like a boutique size shop. And behind the desk is what appears to be a living tree.
Ah. It's an ant.
okay.
A tree? I'm no tree. I'm an ant.
Go up and look a bit closer at the tree.
Like it seems it moves and regards you.
Oh, I regard it back. Hello, good sir.
Like
I regard the tree.
it doesn't say anything to you. It just sort of like you can see there's like folds in the bark where eyes would be, and it sort of brings out its arms, which are large branches, and sort of just guides you towards the produce, the garments that are strewn around the building, around the room.
Being a wood elf, would I know like what this is or anything?
You'd yeah, you would, yeah.
You want to tell me?
Well, you don't know what they're called. Like nobody knows what they're called. You just know that these are like, or traditionally, normally, they are guardians of forests that come from the Feywild. Occasionally, you would have seen them. I would have imagined around in the forests of Blashmere. But nobody knows. Nobody's ever known what they're called. They don't communicate in a normal, any sort of usual way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have a little peruse over the garmentals.
See what they
Okay.
got.
Okay.
Yeah, have they got anything that's like not clothes? Like, do they do just only clothing type stuff, or can they do like circlets and whatnot? Unless
No.
you just want to start reeling off stuff, I don't know how you want to do this.
It's a tailor shop. So it does tailored
Are
stuff.
the items going to be labelled if the person doesn't talk? Like, how are we going to know what items are what?
I don't know. How are you gonna know what's what?
Is this like a Subway shop where it's like step 1, pick your bread, step 2, pick your enchantment, step 3, make
No.
it? Is that what you mean by a tailored shop?
No, it's a tailor shop, as in like it sells garments. Like it sells robes and trousers and shirts and dresses and all sorts of stuff.
So no accessories, just clothes.
Just tailor shop. If you want accessories, you want to go to Eldora's Emporium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's the one that sells fighting.
Go
Yep.
around, see if there's any sort of nice robes, like overcoat robes that would like go over our armor if I had it. Anything like that.
There's plenty. Yep. There's things. There's like a. There's an
Anything
entire.
that stick out as.
It all stick. It all. This is the thing. It all sticks out. It's all floating, and it's all. They've all got weird magical auras, but you do find an area that looks like large, like scholars' robes that would traditionally be worn over the rest of your outfit.
Yeah, I'll start looking through them, see if there's anything magical, anything that would either add protection or offensive capabilities, or anything like that that I can kind of pair with any future armor that I might get, or anything that goes with my weapons or anything like that.
All right. So as you think that in your head, certain garments start to sort of float towards you.
Okay.
As you sort of think, oh, I wonder if there's anything that's got some sort of defense. About half a dozen garments float towards you. One of them is
Fucking
like
need the shop in real life.
One of them's like wreathed in in fire. Like it's not on fire, but you can see almost like there's a projector on, like being projected onto the garment. You can see this like sort of fire tide sort of pattern fly across it. Another one with an icy sort of body to it. Another one with a watery sort of ripple. Another one with sort of what appears to be soil moving down it.
The ice one definitely piques my interest.
Like as if the garments know. The others retreat, and the icy garment sort of flows up towards you, as if it's been worn by a ghost, and just sort of like hovers in front of you.
Is there any way to inspect it to find out what it provides, what sort of capabilities it has?
So again, like as you think these questions, it almost Doctor Stranges you and sort of whips around and puts itself over your shoulders. And you instinctively know that this will increase the damage of any ice attack that you do by 1d6.
Okay.
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 Because my glaive does an extra 1d6 damage, would this count towards that as being part of an ice attack? So it would then also increase
any ice damage you do, no matter what source, it is plus a d6.
Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's really cool.
No, don't say it's cool yet until he says the price, because if you say it's really cool,
wait
he'll
for
up
the
the
price
price.
tag.
Yeah.
34,500 gold.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's
3.
alright. It's alright.
That's
too
cool.
shabby.
That's cool.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah,
8,000.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay, and it's safe to assume that. I want to try and I want to try all of the cloaks just to find out what they all do, if possible.
Okay. Most like you like sort of switch on to like I've just got to think, and these things will do.
Yeah.
But effectively, all of they've all got an element attached, and they each
Yeah.
will amplify the elemental attack by 1d6.
Thought they would. Okay, so they seem all mostly offense based. Anything that boosts AC or spell save or anything like that?
And you think that, and no garments seem to move.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I will I'll keep the ice cloak in my mind for now as I carry on looking and let other people have a look round as well.
Because you keep it in your mind, it starts following you. It just hovers behind you.
Yeah. I thought it would. I had a
You
feeling
walk
it would.
out the shop.
You're stopping
with it
somebody else
still
from buying
fingering
it.
you out.
It's not
It's mine
stealing
now.
if it's following you, right?
Yeah.
Literally.
Come on, we're done.
By Jove, he's got it. Everyone think of something and walk out the shop.
And anyone else having a look?
Can I ask? Yeah, so you said there's nothing that increases AC.
No.
Okay. Anything that gives you like advantage on like saving throws, or like advantage on attack rolls or anything.
Nope.
Anything that gives disadvantage to attack rolls on the person that's attacking you.
Interesting.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's,
I didn't expect that from me, did you, bitch? Someone's been listening to Critical Role. Because if it's not here, I'm assuming they might have something at the Emporium, so I don't know. Either or, if you would. Or is there any bullets that would be particularly handy?
Any what, sorry?
Bullets. Any boots?
Oh, boots.
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 Boots. I thought you
Any
said
bullets?
bullets. What?
I mean, yeah. But,
Boots.
Bullets.
Boo.
Bullets, you fucking...
Yeah, because I think
Fuck.
obviously I've already got my
Why not?
cape and clothes type stuff, so I don't think I should be really. I don't know if I need anything clothes wise other than like my boots are normal, so I could exchange them for something useful if you've got any good boots.
No. There is no armor or thing that you've suggested that would give disadvantage.
Any boots that do anything?
No.
Okay.
Quick one. Quick one.
Well,
just
that's
to
me
check
done
my
then.
one. So just to jump in really quick, would I know if this item required attunement or not?
It does.
It does. I thought it would. Right. Okay. Cool. That's fine.
What's a tuning?
You can only have
You're allowed
three
Three
attuned
items.
magic items.
So you know how I gave you that.
Out of 3 on my thing.
Wait, who did I give the Iron Stone to? Was that you, Jen?
Me.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it?
Oh no, no, man. I was just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just make sure she attuned to it if she had it. It's you.
What does it mean?
So you can use magical items, but you have to attune to them first, which takes how long? Is it a short rest or a long
Like
An
rest?
hour.
Short rest.
See, my braces
Yeah,
of
an hour
archery
short
say attunement required. No one talked about this.
Go to the bottom of the screen and click on it. And it should allow you to attune it. I believe.
Been attuned.
Anyone else looking to get anything here?
I don't know. I don't have any gold.
Yeah.
Just ask. Just see. Let's
But
see what there is.
that
Just
wasn't
ask
the
what you
question.
can
That
do.
wasn't the question. That wasn't the question whether you had gold to buy it. As are you looking for anything?
Mr. White Gold Dragon wants to buy you shit.
Thanks, Sugar Dragon.
More than welcome. Yeah, if you've got something in mind and it'd be worth it, then yeah, let us know and we can get it.
I don't have a cloak currently. I'm wondering if there's any cloaks that sort of help with stuff.
Delphi one.
More stuff.
On top of my stuff.
Always good to be more stealthy.
Or any invisibility cloaks. Oh, ho, ho.
Oh.
Or
No.
disguising, I suppose.
Potter,
No, he said no.
why are you like this?
Specific things.
Why don't you just tell us what you do have and we'll go from there? Everything we've said you don't have.
Okay.
Had a very long day.
The only things that are truly like will offer any advantage are the stuff that Gilrex has seen. The rest is very good. It's very nice. It's very magical looking, but it offers no game benefit.
Okay.
So it's
I
just the
don't know.
cloaks that boost like elemental damage then.
Yeah.
So what's all the other clothes then? They just look nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I mean, if you want to get like a nice outfit, just so we don't have to faff about getting back in here, go for it.
Well, we're already wearing what we need to get in.
I know, but if you wanted someone else,
Sure. Like if you wanted a proper suit, so you can give that
Yeah.
one back to Paul. I think I'm
Shout.
good with my armor stuff that can change, so I don't think I need to buy anything.
yeah.
I think I'm still dressed
Yeah,
up.
if there's anything,
Yeah, Jenna
If there's
bought
anything-
hers, so that's.
yeah, anything sort of a standard that would allow me to get in and out of this place pretty easily.
That's a good question. Is Lola still Lola, or is she gone from us now?
I think definitely still Lola, because
I would,
No.
yeah, it'd
That's the
still
only-
be. Yeah.
Still in a dress.
Yeah, so maybe get something for Iden as well. Just
Unless you want to keep
It's
being
very
Lola.
unless you want to stay as Lola.
It's
I
very
have-
The
strange.
rest of the
Lola.
campaign, the whole of the campaign, you're going to be doing this in a scantily tight dress.
It's very
I'm not
Oh my
changing.
God.
it's very apt that you have brought up.
So hard.
It's very apt that you've brought up Aiden. Because she, Lola, is not with you in the shop.
What?
Excuse me.
Is that what
That's
thing
what the
was
roll
for?
was
Quiet
for!
time.
Ah,
He's
where'd
not-
they go?
Quiet time.
Where's-
I did not realise
where's
that
the
fucking
boy?
Iden's not with
We're
us.
too
It's,
busy
it's
playing
not there
dress up.
for the past half hour while
You're not
you've been
spoken.
while you've been shopping. Nobody realised that Aiden was no longer there.
Oh, shit. Right, everybody out.
Right. As we exit, I'm gonna pay for the cloak, so I've got it just in case.
Okay. $8 grand.
However, that 8 grand, so that's 26 grand now. Awesome.
How much did you win? Jesus Christ.
34.5 grand.
I missed that bit. Nice.
You said it like 6 times.
How have you missed that bit?
What do you mean?
I'm zoning in and out today, okay? Just...
You said
I
don't let him
didn't-
take that off you.
Yeah, just amount of money. I knew he had a lot, but I didn't know it was that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Let's go
Says-
find our missing comrade.
Yeah, we've lost Lola.
Sex trafficked. Let's go get her.
So, you guys pile back out into the busy street. There's it's incredibly busy. It's very difficult to walk around and not bump shoulders with people. But the three of you sort of spill back out into the street, and you sort of you're looking at Gildrick. You're a lot taller than most people, so you can see over a lot of the heads, but even that's difficult because there's so many fucking top hats and fascinator type hats and umbrellas and everything.
I think you'd spot Lola in a crowd from miles away, and she's not there.
But yeah, you cannot see your colleague.
I'm gonna quickly cast a detect thoughts then. So I'm getting the surface thoughts of people around.
Okay.
And see if I can get a pinpoint on anyone just off the cuff thinking about having stolen somebody away.
Okay.
I know there's a lot of people, but hopefully going to get even just
Can
a
I
little
get
thing.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw from you?
Of course. Yeah.
Oh, your nose pops right over Manon. Like she just gets a face full of
Ew.
blood from your nose as it pops. As you like reach out with your mind, 200, 300 thoughts just bombard your brain.
Should have thought about that one.
Giving you like this tick and popping your nose. The blood quickly stems, but you're unable to focus at all with the amount of people.
Ah, that hurt. Ow.
Can we do like a general perception thing? See if we can either see like any footprints in the floor or just any kind of general perception, just to see if we can just
You could try. Yeah,
Say, can we both
or
do
hear.
one can help the other. So
Who's got the highest perception? Oh, I don't have
Got a
good. I've
plus
got plus
4.
0. You better do it. I don't know. I can-
one?
Oh,
no,
Help
it is
me!
man. What are
It
the
is-
rolls
Lot of blood.
tonight?
it is impossible. There's
You said she
even
can help me.
with a +2, so 9.
No.
Plus 2. Well,
Like even a master tracker would not be able to discern footprints with the amount of people that are moving around you, or anything for that matter. Just as you're like, fuck, what do we do? Lola just walks out of the crowd.
Right?
does she?
Lo, what happened?
Insight check. Right, let's speak first.
I
Let's
haven't
speak first.
even said a word yet. I just
I
didn't.
have my suspicions, but carry on.
I just didn't really fancy going in the shop. That was all.
Insight check.
Yeah.
I'll try.
He's, yeah.
Oh, they've been messaging. Oh, there's been some messaging happening.
So
I'll
you're
do-
telling
I'll
me
roll
that
into
Magic Man didn't want to go into the magical shop?
Magic Man doesn't have any money.
That's not the point.
Yeah.
I don't either. And I still
Wait.
win.
Why have I got a -2?
Have you still got your exhaust?
my
Have you got rid of
wisdom.
your exhaust? Oh, because you're not very wise.
Yeah.
Where's your +2 come from then?
I have no
Proficiency.
idea.
Oh, proficiency maybe.
Insight is wisdom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you like me to try?
You can't all just pile on and try
Well, I'm just saying,
insights
one
just to
one
see.
of us has to figure. Like he's talking to all three of us. So realistically, if we're all there going, like all three of us should be able to do it.
Hang on. Right, so I do that, and then you
Ooh.
add a +6 to that.
That's a
Nice.
deception
23.
roll if I've ever fucking seen one.
I'll do
Actually,
the
my
AI roll.
deception and persuasion are exactly the same,
Mm,
so it makes no odds.
mm,
Mhm.
okay. So you're fine. Nothing happened.
No.
Where
We
did
were
you
in there
go?
for a good little while. What happened?
Last time we went into a shop around here, I got felt up by a weird guy. Didn't really want that happening again.
See, in
We
this
then
one,
started-
we
You know
got
what?
magical
You know
floating
what?
items.
I
You missed
can't
out.
really argue with that one.
Yeah, it's.
Hmm.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't really
if you-
like these places.
That's fine. But if you want anything, just let me know, and we can look out for it. If you're not comfortable coming in the shops, I can just look out for something if you want it. Okay. Anything you think you might need from a magic shop.
Okay. I mean, I don't really.
I mean, there was
wanna...
some clothes in there because you're borrowing clothes at the minute. We didn't know if you wanted to get some of your own clothes because then you don't have to be loaded.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a couple of clothes. I mean,
Thinking fancy stuff for this place, just in case we've ever.
Yeah,
got
in
them
order
back.
to get into the Emerald, you had to borrow some. That's what you know.
I mean, I'm all right for a minute. I mean, I was only just looking at the
Okay.
bookshop across the road. They got books in there.
Anything good?
Yeah, I might have
It's
to
just,
pop in there myself.
Yeah. Just random books.
Okay.
Do you want to show us
Okay.
where the bookshop is?
Okay. Well,
Is the bookshop
With
with us in the
this-
room?
well, with this weirdness, let's move on.
What's weird? Just didn't want to go in the shop.
I want to
Good,
go
it's just gonna-
to
Side eye,
shiny shop.
bombastic side eye, criminally offensive side eye.
Mr. Bombastic, Side Fantastic. Can we go to the Emporium, please, to look at some shinies?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So you walk a bit further down, and you see the overhanging sign of Eldora's Emporium. And this you walk in to a marbled floor with a large red carpet, sort of runway strip up the middle, and beset either side are these sort of golden glass-topped cabinets with a sort of red, purple, sort of maroon cushions in them, with also all manner of jewelry and accessories laid on top of them.
Right, while this is happening, I just quickly need to nip to the loo. I'll be back in a sec.
Alrighty.
Oh my gosh. Just whacked my feet in the head. Sorry. Can I ask for stuff while I'm here then? I can get started. What is in the loop?
Yes.
So similar as last time, like anything that might be able to give me. Is it enchanted stuff? Is there like an enchanted section?
Yeah. You can speak to you can speak to Eldoria, sorry.
Eldoria.
Yeah.
I'll walk up to her and I'm like, "Oh, you must be Eldoria. This is your shop."
I am. And how pleasant it is to see another wood elf.
Bestie.
Wow, racist.
Excellent news.
You're elves after all.
Jeez.
Tell me, child of the forest, what brings you to the Steamcloud City?
Just some business. We need to see the. I keep wanting to call him president. It's prime minister, Mr. President. We're here to see the prime minister. That's all. But just while we're in the Emerald City, wait to see him. Emerald Plateau, sorry, we thought we'd come and have a look around these amazing shops. But of course, I wanted to come see the shop because it just looks so amazing. Do you happen to have any like enchanted items?
She looks confused for a second, and then she's like, "Of course, of course."
Excellent. Whereabouts are?
Just in front of me.
Okay. What kind of things are they? Are they like rings? Or something?
Rings, necklaces, tiaras.
Rings. Pendant. Yeah, is when you say tiara, Chris, is that like the same as a circlet, or is it a proper fancy tiara?
Sorry, what was that? Sorry, what was the question?
Stop texting him. He's gone to. Is he actually gone to the toilet? Can anyone check that he's in the shop with us? Somebody look around. I don't.
Gildrick went to the shop and went to the toilet. Not Carl.
Oh, sorry.
I'm back, by the way.
I got suspicious.
Lingering by the entrance, just like, what the fuck's going on?
Jeez.
It's just like, where is he? Need a leash on that boy. You're right. Sorry, my question was, when you say tiara, is that like the same as a circlet? Or is it a proper tiara?
She looks confused again, as if she doesn't really know.
Is that you not knowing what a difference is between a circlet and tiara?
It's her. It's generally her. Well, obviously, I'm an expert in many fineries. We have both circlets and tiaras.
Okay. Nice.
This kind of stuff is fuck, by the way.
Huh?
She don't know shit.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned that she doesn't know the difference between a circlet and tiara. Yeah, can I have a look at the circlets and see what kind of enchantments you have on them?
Absolutely. She takes a bunch of keys from a desk, and the first key she puts in is the wrong key, but then she fumbles the next key and puts that in and opens the lid.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You may.
Any chance I could do an insight check? I mean, unless that's all I'm going to get anyway, but is there anything else I can discern about her? Was this ain't right?
She just seems a bit a bit lost.
She doesn't look like she's supposed to be here.
No.
Is she high?
Is this place getting robbed or something? Like, she look out.
Yeah.
Twice,
Yeah,
I need help.
yeah.
Who are you?
Is she doing the international hand symbol?
I'm Eldora.
You're Eldora.
Yes.
You're not Eldora. And I use Sorcerer's Burst on her.
What is that? What is
Alright,
that?
Roll to hit.
You can't
That's
do
a-
that in
that's
the
a
Emerald
wild
Matter.
choice.
What
That
is
is a
that?
hits.
You
wild
can't
choice.
fight in this place. You'll get arrested and
That's
blown
a
up by
fucking
the hands
wild
now.
choice.
It hits.
Yo.
6.
This is
Okay.
what the fuck?
What is Sorcerer's Burst? What damage type is it?
Lightning. It could be anything.
Lightning.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, what is going on?
So you just see Aiden / Lola Emperor Palpatine, Eldora, and like her entire form just erupts in flame, and she like
Oh my
tries
God.
like she's got her hands around her face like she's trying to put out the flames. But as you watch her like try to fan the flames from her face, you can see that the face melts away to a completely different face. Before the entire structure of her body like collapses into this ash pile behind, like sort of standing right
Whoa.
next to where Manon is.
He wasn't who she said she was.
I don't think you get in a circle.
Is there anything in that pile that survived fire, like jewelry or anything?
Fuck me.
Scrambles.
Absolute
It's not even cold.
As they look at the pile, I grab hold of my spellbook and I charge an Eldritch Blast in my hand and hold it out to Iden and be like, "What the fuck just happened? Explain now."
So as you do that, the doors open, like they just swing open, and you notice. Well, I wouldn't. Manon and Fallon don't notice this as much, but they still notice it to a degree. But everybody outside is walking incredibly slowly, scarily slowly. And the doors whip open, and this gust of wind comes through, wraps around the pile of ash, sort of like dispersing it until nothing, and then wraps around your hand that you've got outstretched with your charged blast in it, and sort of forces your hand down. It almost sucks the power away from you before that wind then rushes out of the doors. And then people start walking normal speed again.
I don't explain
Is
now.
that like the built-in security system of this place? Like what?
She wasn't.
Who did the wind? Was that you? Was the wind you?
At this point, you
You're
hear.
gonna have to explain more. He wasn't.
At this point, you hear.
Where's it coming from?
There's a door behind the counter.
I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna go behind the
Yeah,
counter.
go look at that. I'm gonna keep my eyes on Iden.
So, Manon, you vault over the counter with like practiced grace, and barge through the door, which was locked, but you just put your shoulder into it and burst the lock open. And there was a woman who looked exactly like Eldoria, shackled to a chair with a sort of bit of cloth that's been tied around inside, like that she's like biting down on.
Okay, I'm gonna remove the cloth and then try and work on the shackles.
She spits on the ground and she's like, "Oh, thank you. I thought I was a goner."
Okay.
You know what's happening in there?
She's back here tied up. I'm just trying to let her loose at the minute.
It doesn't take you long. You pull out like one of your like daggers that you sort of would never be good in combat, but you keep it just in case. And manage to get through the bindings quite quickly. And she sort of stands up and regards you, and she's like, "Oh, a fellow wood elf."
I've literally just like deja vu. Wow, that happened 5 minutes ago. What happened? Because the person that was at the desk who looked just like you wasn't you. Got incinerated, and then some wind came in, slowed time, and like whiffs the ashes away. What the hell happened?
I have no idea what you're on about the second part of that sentence, but the first part, I was mugged. It would appear that someone is very good at disguise.
Do you know any ideas on who would do this to you? Do you have any?
Well,
evidence?
there was a strange man in sort of crimson robes came in. I thought he was just another customer. And then all of a sudden he cast some sort of magic on me. I couldn't move. I was paralyzed and I was dragged back here and tied up, and knocked out, and then that was it. And then you came. So thank you. You can have
No,
5%
nice
off.
to meet you too, by the way.
Yes, yes.
How much?
And you are 5%. And you are?
I'm Anon, Ash River. Nice to meet you. And I hold my hand out for sure.
Her eyes sort of like widen slightly. She's
Or
like,
whatever the wood elf greeting is, whether it's the hand or the chest. I don't know how geeky when I get into this, but
did you say you're an Ash River?
yes, I did.
What are you doing in Steam Cloud City?
I have business here to attend to. Yeah. I have
Don't your
business
parents
here
deal with
being,
most business?
This is my own business.
I see. Well, it's very uncommon for royalty to be walking around by themselves. I do hope you know what you're doing.
I'm not,
Do we
you say
hear
I'm not. I'll just.
the word what
Oh yeah, can we
royalty?
come out? Sorry, I forget she can't
Yeah.
see us. Can we? Can I
I
just
was-
like?
I was
Oh,
gonna
I'm not
say,
here
yeah, do
alone.
we-
I'm
do
here
we
with my
hear how-
entourage.
Give
Not
me,
be called royalty.
give me a perception check. See if you hear it.
I wouldn't go as far as to say royalty. It's more just like highborn. Isn't it?
No, she said royalty. Oh, fuck's sake.
I know
No,
she said it, but
You don't hear it.
You're still
I'm still
eyeballing
focused
me.
on Iden. I'm still, focused on Iden and be like, what the fuck is going on?
okay. I'll be like, I'm here with my friends, and I'll lead her out to show my entourage.
Oh,
So like I say,
hello.
we're all here on official business. You see, we're here to try and see the Prime Minister. So that's us in a nutshell.
I see.
But whilst we were here, we thought we'd
Staring
browse.
daggers at Iden.
Yeah, ignore them. They're men.
well,
Well, one of them might
Wow.
not be. I'm not sure at the moment. What?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, he's still
I'm
low,
still a
low,
woman.
you know?
Whoa.
Yeah. Either way, still not sure.
thank you.
Anywho,
Well, thank you for saving me. Chasing away my
Look at
attacker.
Gilbert. I look at Gilda and
of
see.
course.
Told you.
I'm
And then just
gonna
carry on.
use my awakened mind and I'm gonna make a telepathic link with Iden for a hot second just so we can have a slightly private conversation while you're doing that. And I'd like into his head like, what the fuck was that? If you can't say it out loud, tell me now.
I told you. I didn't believe she was who she said she was.
Yes, but our usual go about things isn't to shoot first and ask questions later. The fuck?
I don't know. I just felt like that was the right thing to do.
But what happened
Why
to
the
you
fuck are you
while we were
laughing?
in that shop? What happened to you? You don't go around just blasting people randomly.
It wasn't random. It was.
That
Oh
was,
my
for all intents and purposes, that was fucking random.
That was like I worked it out, and it was.
Yeah,
I didn't
we
trust
all
what she was
thought she
gonna
was
do.
sus, but none of us were gonna blast her.
Well, I just
There's more
sensed it.
subtle ways of finding like shit like that out.
Yeah, but
What if you were wrong?
I wasn't.
Yeah, but what if you were? You'd just killed a fucking random.
It's like
shopkeeper.
fighting with a toddler.
but I wasn't.
Yes, but I wasn't though.
But you could have been. There was no guarantee that that wasn't the real person. She might have just been having an off day.
Nobody has that much of an off day. She wasn't who she said she was.
She might have.
I'm really
That
good
might
at
have
reading
led
the
us to-
situation.
You have never done anything like this since we've known each other. Where did it come from?
We've gone into a boxing
Meanwhile, the
ring
whole-
since I've known you.
We're just watching
Meanwhile, the
them,
whole
like,
room's silent, and they're just staring at each
Just
other.
look-
Literally just staring at each
Yeah.
other.
look at me.
I'm assuming, like, while this is happening, you two are gonna have a conversation with the proprietor.
Yeah.
No,
No.
The three of them
we're
are just.
making
The
this
three
all
of them are
right.
just.
Let us-
Yeah.
let us have it
The three of them are just staring at you like, what the fuck's happening?
We're just still doing the mouth gestures, just nothing's coming out.
yeah.
No.
And arms flailing everywhere.
But it
If something
didn't. But I
happens to you
wasn't
and you
wrong.
can't verbalise it, tell me. No one but us is hearing this. We look like fucking maniacs.
Yep.
More than usual.
Yeah.
While I appreciate you saving me, people are starting to look, and you can see people are like staring at Gildrick and Aiden like, why are they? Yeah, why are they having a silent argument? Anyway.
One of them
Look
lost a
round.
bet last night
Um,
at the casino and lost a lot of money too. But it's fine.
Stop and look round and be like, we'll pick this up later. I've got my
Suddenly, Eldoria looks at the cabinet that was opened, and she's like, "Oh my!" And she like runs over and like locks it. She's like, "Oh, whew! I didn't realise that was open. That
Oh.
could have been very dangerous."
I could totally stolen something. That's a shame.
Oh, why would it be dangerous? You mean in case of theft?
Oh, she like points to a wooden box that's like, sort of sunken into a velvet cushion, and she's like, "Oh, that's that box there."
Mm-hmm. What's so dangerous about the box?
Well, I don't really know, but I've heard tales that it can be incredibly good or incredibly bad.
Wait,
And
Is
so
it another box of cards?
another fucking deck of many things.
I'm not quite sure. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it is a box of I've been told it's cards, but I've also been told that once you open the box, you kind of have to look at what it is, and it scares the shit out of me. I'm not going to lie.
It's worse than a box of fucking many
Can we make
things.
Lola look in the box, considering she started blasting?
No, if
I'm,
it's really good, then they'll get the perks of
I
No,
can't
we don't
just.
want them to have it.
I'm not going to let you just
Wow.
take it.
It's just-
We went after buying it, obviously. Just don't worry.
Okay. Well, I'll give you 5%
this is
off. You
theoretical.
save my,
This is theoretical.
you saved my life. I would really like it if you bought it so it wasn't in my shop anymore. It just appeared, and it's scary.
Surely we don't have to buy it if it just appeared.
Well, it appeared in my shop, and therefore it's my property.
But it could disappear.
Are you threatening to steal from me? And like a gun turret pops up in one of the corners of the shop and like turns to face you. Like you can, all these like little steam pistons start firing, and you can hear like cogs start to whir really quickly. It's like,
Sure, that's not what you meant. I think you just meant like if it appeared, therefore why would it be able to?
Yeah, if it's dangerous, it just appeared. Surely we're doing a service getting rid of it for you.
well, by that logic, you'd be doing an armourer a service by getting rid of swords from his shop because they're sharp and pointy.
Yeah, but they deal in that. You don't deal in this. We don't even know what it is.
I do deal in this. I deal in fine jewellery, rare gems, and celestial trinkets. And since this just appeared, I can
Well, let's
only
just
assume
say-
it's some sort of celestial trinket.
Okay, if it's 5% off, what would be the price?
I don't know. I'm not very good at maths. 9,500 gold.
Okay. I should have known that because the last one was 10,000, wasn't it?
I tell you what, for another
Okay, fine.
5% discount on any purchases, if you give me 10 minutes, I can identify what that box is. I can tell you what it is, so then you can price it appropriately.
I've already priced it appropriately at 10,000.
I mean, we did save your life.
Touche.
Sorry, I saved your life.
But if I identify it and find out what it is, then you can actually tell people what it is when they inquire about it.
Are you not
Instead of
interested
guessing.
in it yourself?
Potentially.
We are until we know what it
I
is.
would like to find out what it is. And then you would know,
Very,
and then you
very
could
well.
give us an extra discount on top.
All right, very well. Fine. You 10% off. Go on.
Wicked.
Identify the
I will
damn
spend
thing.
10 minutes. I will spend 10 minutes identifying it.
It is the
whilst he's
deck
doing
of
that
many
10
things.
minutes, can I ask about
It is
Yes.
the deck of minutes. I thought it was.
Yes, you can.
So where was I? Before we found out that it wasn't you behind the desk, I was asking about the jewelry here, the circlets, the rings, and what kind of enchantments you have on them.
Oh, well, what kind of enchantments are you looking for?
Anything that can either, like, that might give, like, in a fighting situation, might give disadvantage on an opponent's attack on you, or me an advantage on an attack instead. You know, protection reasons.
Oh.
Or something that ups your AC.
I've got a couple of curious things. There's this, and it's like it's a necklace with a sort of pearlescent oval on the end of it, and as you look at it, it's almost like looking into like a cluster of stars, like a little nebula.
That is beautiful.
It's called the Dark Shard Amulet. I'm not entirely sure what it does, but it's pretty cool. And she walks over like a couple of steps. And what does she think? It's not. I mean, it's not particularly pretty. But I have this, and she pulls out a sort of it's like a little leather pouch, almost like what you would put coin in. This is awful. This dust will make you sneeze and choke. Dust everywhere. But
So it's just
if you, yes, but it's awful. You could throw it at your enemies and make them choke. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a fighter.
Any circlets or things like that?
Any what, sorry?
Circlets. Do anything? Anything? Let's say anything at this point. Let's see if I'm interested.
We have circlets, but none of them are enchanted. They just make you look like a princess.
Tempting. Very tempting.
And as royalty
Wow.
yourself, you should probably look like a princess. I'm just saying myself, you know.
I mean,
Okay, we
What?
definitely
Yeah.
heard her say royalty.
yeah.
Did you not know you're
What now?
travelling with an Ash River?
I just give Manon just a look and be like, fucking royalty?
I'll just give him a look like,
Nah.
okay, shut up and leave it. Just like later.
Hey, that's the same face you gave me.
Yeah,
He's
because I'm
getting all the
fucking
looks,
finding
isn't
out
he?
some wild shit.
But no, I have these, and she holds up like a set of very ornate golden shackles, and she's like, "These were gifted. These were gifted to me. Oh, maybe 200 years ago, perhaps. I don't know. I can't remember. I've got no use for them. I don't. I don't tend to need to shackle interdimensional creatures very much, but they're for sale.
So these would work on interdimensional creatures.
They basically, well, they work on any creature, but they prevent that creature from using any sort of extra-dimensional teleportation or movement. You know.
Okay.
I'm just writing this down.
That can be useful.
How much that dark shard what is that then?
3,000 gold for the Dark Shard amulet.
Is that before the discount? Just so I get it right.
£2,940 dollars gold.
Gold.
Rupees.
Can we
Rupees.
pick which one?
I thought you said it was 10%.
It was 10%.
Oh, okay. 2,940.
Actually, 2,970.
What? I'm confused. What's going on?
What's 10%? Is it 30 or 300?
Take 30 gold off.
Yeah.
300. 10% is 300.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
70.
Don't lie to me. Is it?
What?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
One number
10% is
Times
300.
300 by
Yes,
10,
that's
it's
2,700.
3,000.
No, if you move it, just move it across by a decimal point. That's 10%.
That's what I was trying to
That's
do.
right, 2,700.
Fucking
You
quick
did
maths in
1%.
here.
Shut up or I will kill you all.
We're trying to help. I'm on your side, Chris.
I'm on your side, bitches.
So what? Should that actually be 2,000?
700.
Oh, I don't even want to do the math now. Yeah, 700.
2,700.
Okay, we get there. We've got there. Oh, okay. Any chance you can do a detect thingy on that one? Or you already
I
used it up?
can if the shopkeeper
No.
don't mind me identifying it. No?
No.
Okay.
Stop casting bloody spells from my shop.
Well,
Okay.
are you going to let us know what it does before we buy it?
I don't know.
Yeah, he said it was enchanted.
It was given to me by a
Okay.
warlock.
Ooh.
Oh, you can't trust
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of
we
want
are
it though. It looks so
notoriously
pretty.
It is very pretty. I'll send
I
it.
think I am maxed out on achievement slots though. So if for a warlock, it's probably not going to be much use for me.
Oh, everything's for you, Gildrick, is it? Oh.
Well, I'm the fucking
Because you
warlock.
got all the money now.
Doesn't mean it's just.
It doesn't
for
mean
warlocks.
it doesn't mean
Yeah.
it's just for warlocks. So.
It's just. Yeah.
Tell you what, I
Sorry
will
for
buy
the
it.
assumption.
I will
Fucking sit down, children, for the Gildrick show.
I will sit down in the corner and shut up.
Shit down in the corner.
Sit down in the corner. and
Don't
shut
you
up.
dare shit in my shop.
Yeah, can I buy the necklace, please?
You may. Would you like it gift wrapped?
You know what? I'm gonna chuck it straight on. It's too beautiful to put in a bag. Oh my god, my cats are fighting each other. Can you hear that?
Oh, okay. Yep, absolutely.
Sorry, that was out of game. Shut. Yes. No, I don't need a gift wrap. Thanks. I'll put it straight on. So
Oh, you look very
staring into the universe.
positively beautiful.
Happy. Like 2010.
Like the princess that you should be, and not running around Stream Cloud Slitty.
Thank you. I will get back to my usual place. I'll get back home very soon, I promise. Like I say, just here on official business. So,
Well, good.
but it's been a
Now-
pleasure. But then I wouldn't get to meet you, would I? So
Exactly.
there's perks to everything.
Now,
In your
would it
head,
be
man,
anything
what's
else?
going on, you're gonna hit-
Anyone else
I
for
will-
anything else?
I will be having to shut
Any
up shop
rings
soon.
for you guys?
You know.
No, I'm all good.
Have
for
you got like a
warriors.
normal ring? A normal plain gold
Yes.
platinum ring, something like that.
Yeah, I got platinum and
You're
gold,
proposing.
and some electrum.
Just a bog standard gold ring would do me.
Yes, absolutely. What ring size are you, my dear?
And I'll sort of subtly change my one finger to the size that Aiden's finger normally is, and not the
Oh,
fat hands I've got at the minute.
I'm not the middle finger. Imagine like how big your finger is.
I need that
Not
one.
this one.
But very good. Yes, we have a ring that will fit. It'll be 10 gold for a plain gold band.
Okay, and I'll hand that over.
Now, are you taking this box away with you, or not?
No, we're
Are we
gonna
gonna
leave.
do it, guys? Oh,
I don't know if I want to spend 10k or fucking 9k on it.
Oh
yeah,
well,
I'm down
now
to
you've
1,700.
now that you've told me what it is, it's actually 16,000 gold.
Oh,
That's 5k more expensive than the other one.
Well, yes, but you said you'd identify it so that I could charge an appropriate price, right? And now that you've identified it,
that
I've
is true.
changed my mind.
Yeah, well, there you
But
go.
there's somebody else
Whoever-
selling one for the same. For
Are
How
you
much
going to
was it?
price match? Is what we're saying.
Oh,
hmm.
No.
Anyway,
I
we
tell
can
you,
come
I
back
t-
and negotiate
we will return if we decide to buy it.
oh, okay,
and get it from you, not the other person.
very
As
well.
long as you're
Well.
open to negotiation.
Yes, I hate the fucking thing.
We'll do our best to earn
Right.
some more money at the casino, and then I might come back and buy it if I strike rich with the big wigs. I will come back and get it.
Very good, very good.
Okay. Anyone for anything else?
I don't know. Iden, do you want to fucking blow this person up as well?
No,
What?
she says she's.
No,
who she says she
no.
is.
Good to go.
Very well.
Um,
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Look-
I'll see you soon.
Look after Princess Ashwater. Thank you. Bye bye.
Ashwater.
Ash River.
Dishwater.
Ash River. Dish. Look after that dish.
Ash
Look after
Ocean.
that dishwater. Look after Princess Ash
Will
River.
do. That's what I call her anyway.
You are
Um,
her.
Oh, I thought. Sorry, no, I thought it was referring to somebody else. My sister. Yeah, let's get out of the shop.
Yeah.
Um,
Got an
Is
I would like to go
anyone
to the
like-
bookshop.
I was going to ask
Sorry.
if we could go to the armory first,
Yep, let's do that.
if that's okay, because I do want to go to the bookshop, but I wanna
Yeah,
go
we'll
to the
just
armory first, if that's cool.
Yeah, let's go.
Where are you going? Sorry. Oh, I totally was not listening. I was
Gilded
reading
Gauntlet,
notes.
The Gilded Gauntlet, the
Yes.
blacksmith
The
armory.
It's a prestigious armory.
Yes.
But yeah, again, like the rest of the buildings around here, beautifully circular. You walk in, and again, it's very much like the jewelers that you've just been in. There's large display cabinets with ornate weapons laid out. There's not very many weapons. There's not like a typical blacksmith where there's countless mass-produced swords or axes. Each cabinet seems to display one weapon. There's maybe some weapons like up on the walls, but you can count them on two hands how many weapons there are in this room. Each one seems to be like a piece of art in itself.
Oh, I'm in love.
Yeah, have a look around. Do I spy any armor sets?
Yes, you do. There are two.
Two.
Both
Would one of
both
them happen to be?
both of them are sectioned off behind like red velvet ropes.
Ooh. Throat sounded rough there, mate.
It started to dry out.
I head over to the ropes and see if I can get a better look at these armor sets.
Okay. One of them looks incredibly draconic. One of them looks like it was not made for someone of your stature.
Okay. Is the owner, proprietor anywhere?
Nope. There is nobody, not even a counter in this shop.
I'll just shout into the ether. Hello? Anyone here?
Hello?
How the fuck?
Do not be startled. May I help you?
Hello?
Hello?
Is this you, or is this like the owner that I'm talking to?
I'm one and the same.
And what can you tell me about these two armor pieces?
Well, the one you're standing in front of is made of a golden dragon's scales. Very rare indeed. The other was made by a dwarven smith. I highly doubt it will fit you.
Yeah. Do you do custom orders by any chance?
It's an interesting question. Never been asked before, I have not. What would one want?
Oh, it's Yoda.
What would you be able to craft me a full set of plate mail for somebody my size, with potential enchantments depending on the cost?
Crafting armor of your size would be an easy task. The enchantment, however, not so much. What type of enchantment would you look like? What would you be after?
Anything that would aid in extra defense or any offensive capabilities you're able to enchant. What's your skill wagon in that sense of enchantments? What could you piece of armor?
Well, I don't enchant them myself. No. I take them to the Sea of Souls.
Okay, what could they put on a set of armor then?
It could be beneficial, or it could melt your skin into nothingness. Who knows?
Well, I'd certainly prefer the beneficial side.
I see. Are you dead set on a set of armor? I have a sword, which you may be interested in.
What kind of sword?
Like, you don't know how this happens, but it almost like your body gets turned for you. Like someone's put their hands on your shoulders and just rotated you to face. You can see Manon and Fallon just like looking around, and they're standing next to a case that you seem to be pointed towards.
Is it pretty?
I head up and have a look.
So laying in this cabinet, hovering by itself, is a blade that looks like this.
Oh, the pretty girl look like this. Oh wow.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
a
wow.
naughty looking
Card.
sword. Oh.
Bluey.
I'm assuming I could guess from the size it's more longsword than greatsword.
It's a greatsword.
Oh, it is a greatsword. Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh my.
I've just realised that I can click stuff in D&D Beyond, and it comes up as an image in the VTT. That has changed my life.
That's awesome.
I was going
Oh,
to
you've
say, is
got,
it on the
Show
screen?
me.
You got Beyond 20 running.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Do-do-do.
I don't know if Gildrick asked me a question there or not, but
What enchantment do I'll ask the store owner what sort of enchantments are on this very fancy looking sword.
this it's almost like a sentient sword. But, it's able to increase your attack or increase your defense.
Get it. You can talk to your
Do you want a
sword.
minute to think about it?
I do, but the thing is, I've already got a decent weapon. Plus, my robe makes it even stronger. Oh,
Okay, while you think about it, I'll give you a few minutes to think about it because I'll ask
Yeah.
him while he's thinking it over. Do you mind if do you have any kind of boots at all for about? Yeah, or have you got any boots?
Ah, hello, princess. Yes.
Oh, got another one. Hello. Can you show me the boots, please?
And again, you get that like you being forced to turn, and against one of the walls is like a shelf along the bottom.
Okay. I'll take a look at these boots. And it's like, do they have any kind of perks to them, or are they just really nice boots? Do they add to armor, or?
And we have boots which make you quick, boots that make you jump,
Ooh.
boots that keep you warm.
What was that second one? Sorry, it cut out a bit.
Boots that make you quick, boots that make you jump,
Jump.
boots that make you quiet, boots that keep you warm.
gosh.
Asterisk, audible gasp, asterisk. All I saw
Wow.
in my head was that fucking Pikachu meme. Like, oh. So this is out of game, but is quick would be movement speed, right?
I'm not telling you, you meta
Oh,
fucking meta
jump
gaming
should
motherfucker.
probably be acrobatics and something. Or what's the other one that begins with A?
Flags.
Athletics. That's the one. Could be that. Or it could be Dex. Probably. Quiet.
Please tell me that
I'll
one's
how much are the which ones were you interested in, Fallon? Was it the quiet ones or the what was the other one? Was it jump or quiet or how much are the quiet ones?
6,000 gold.
Oh,
Fuck my life.
I can do that.
you take 90.
What, 90,000? No, 90.
Just 90.
No.
Or I can get you the boots.
Don't you want the sword?
Nah, I'm thinking not for the sword.
Oh god, Chris is so sharp. He's dying.
So I can get you the boots if you want them, Fallon.
Yeah, we need to give you some cool bits because you're in basics at the minute, bro.
I am. I don't even have my daggers back. You have literally all of my daggers.
No, the bag of holding has all the daggers, which the
I
fucking
know.
guards took off of us, so I don't even have them.
You've got
Yeah,
my
we'll get that.
poison-
We'll get all that when we get out.
Yeah, so the poison daggers in there. I'm a pauper. I'd very much
Okay,
like some boots, please.
I'll throw 6,000 for the boots. Now.
like they just sort of disappear and appear in Fallon's hands.
Does this mean I can't talk? Okay, those
What?
kind of quiet
Well,
bits.
yeah, boots.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Trish is like, damn it, I was hoping the non.
No! That's what they look like. Now you look like Peter Pan.
Peter Pan?
Peter Pan.
Wait, did you put it in Foundry? Did you put it on
Yeah.
Foundry or did you put it on D?
Foundry.
I
I can't-
said I'm a real
nothing's-
boy, and then I realised that's fucking Pinocchio.
Forge, sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll
there
see
they
him.
are.
Giddy.
Leafies!
Easy.
Into speed.
Anything you want, Iden?
Daddy Gildrex got the coin. Anything you want, sweetheart?
It's fast running out of coin at this point. Sweet cheek.
Hey, if you don't spend it, it just sits there.
If you don't know, it doesn't. Chris will take it away from you.
Yep.
Exactly. Why do you think I'm trying to spend it?
I thought that's what that roll was for earlier, for the perception and the dexterity. I thought he was getting robbed. And I thought about saying something, but then for some reason completely forgot. And then he ended up disappearing. He got robbed.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's 100% what could have happened.
Shut up.
Yeah, anything you're looking for?
I mean, not from an armory, I don't think.
He's looking for an alibi. That's what he's fucking looking for. Do you sell
Whoa, my
alibis?
lady, calm down. Okay, we're not all royalty round here.
But that's got nothing to do with it. I'm not lying.
Nor am I.
Okay. Anything. I don't know.
As for items, no, I don't believe so. I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is that everybody done? You're not having the sword?
No, I'm not going to get the swords. How long would it be to get the armor made? And how much would it be?
Just for plate mail your size?
Yeah, just for regular plate mail for me. Or just full plate, sorry. Not plate mail, full plate.
Stand by, caller.
Do, 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 do,
Do,
do,
do,
do,
do, do,
do.
do.
Just play some elevator music.
Elevator operator.
Dun, dun.
2,000 gold.
Ooh,
Alright.
that's so cheap considering all the things we've just bought.
Yeah. How long?
How did
how long would
2,000
it
gold sound cheap?
I will, while this is going on, just return, like, go to a changing room and just change back to Aiden, I think, rather than Lola wandering around.
take? Fair enough.
What are you wearing though? You're still wearing the dress because you got changed into a dress.
I've got my clothes in my backpack still.
Okay.
I've got 'em in normal clothes.
Backpack.
Fair enough.
Disappointing, but okay.
Yeah.
For the moment.
How long would I be waiting on that set of armor to be made?
Transdimensional travel is a bit tricky. 5 to 6 days. Your days.
Okay, how long do you reckon we're going to be kicking around? Well, we've got that garden party in about 5 days, don't we?
Is that 4 days now, technically? I'm confused.
4
Because we
days.
slept a
It'll be
night.
4 days. It'll be 4 days now. So if
Yeah,
you imagine today
so-
was in game, today's Tuesday. Garden party's on Saturday.
So that'll be on.
Equivalent on a
Saturday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we're alright hanging around until that's done, unless we fancy getting out of there straight away after that.
I mean, if we can't find the Prime Minister before Saturday and we're going to this garden party, chances are he'll probably be there. It's all the bigwigs meeting up there.
Yeah.
That would be our best shot of finding it if we can't find it before then. So yeah, let's
Yeah.
say we'll stick around till then anyway, and then see what's.
Yeah, if that's alright with people sticking around until this armor's made, then yeah.
I reckon we can
Yeah.
do that. I mean, is there anything
I mean,
else
I'm
do?
I'm very eager to wrap this thing up, but I know that this would come in handy, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put in an order for the plate then.
Okay. You just feel slightly lighter as 2,000 gold is deducted from you.
Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
Surprising
business.
I'm so poor now.
You're so poor.
Yeah. My 18,000 gold.
Wow.
Yeah. Right. If no one else says anything else.
Bookshop.
Yeah. Cool.
We've got
Yeah, you can go
15
to
minutes.
bookshop.
Come on, we can do this.
You can go to the bookshop if you want.
The bookshop. Yeah.
The bookshop.
Not that again.
I want.
So you pop over to what did I call it? Valoria's Vault, which is a what appears to be a small cafe bookshop kind of vibe. As you walk in, it does look like a little French cafe. But the only difference is it's got all of its walls, bar one, is covered in books. And the proprietor is what appears to be just a hooded figure standing behind the counter with there doesn't seem to be a face underneath the hood, just black.
Whilst we're walking in, can I just turn to Ida and be like, so was there anything good in here? Like, was there anything you spotted that we could just go straight to when you were in here?
Not that I can recall. I was just looking at them.
Okay. You want the bookie books? Go ask them. I can't think of like what books could possibly be. I'll think about it. Guys, go.
I think there are. Is there anything you want to look for, Gildrick, while we're here? You're always carrying around your little book.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a salty jab.
Well, no, because I was thinking about. I don't know whether it would be a good idea or not, but I'm gonna go up to the hood. Hello?
Yep.
Questioning hello to the hood. Are you a person?
Like the hood nods slightly. Hello.
Okay, that's not creepy at all. But lovely library, bookshop you've got here. It's very impressive.
It's a cafe.
Okay.
Would you like a cappuccino?
Gildrick's just kind of a bit flat-footed by that. So I was not expecting to be asked for a coffee.
The flat white.
No. I. Do,
How dare you talk about my wife like that?
d- do you collect all these books personally, or is there someone else that kind of gets them for you?
Both.
Both. Okay. Do you appraise books? Do you
Yes.
just collect them? Okay. Do I do it? So I
Do it.
I have
A
quite
tome
a-
strapped to your hip.
yeah, that. It's quite. It's
Large.
It's, huh? What was the question? Sorry.
He said large.
Yeah, it's quite a big book. I was just wondering if there's anything that you could tell me about the book, a lot of stuff that I might have already gathered myself. It took me quite a while to get hold of, if I'm honest, and it's taught me a lot. It's given me a lot of information, but I was wondering if there's anything that you might know about it or heard about this tome specifically in any research that you've had.
I can tell you it's a packed tome.
Just gingerly place it on the counter,
Just make the coffee.
very
mate.
gingerly, but still got a hand on it.
He sort of like gestures for you to go and sit at a like a metal backed chair that's like, do you know, like you know those kind of fancy chairs that they have outside cafes, like like that's what this place is like. It's like he's in black robes with a black face, like hood down, but everything around him is bright white, evanescent. There's like plants hanging down, and it's like a beautiful French cafe. But he gestures for you to go and sit down.
Such a book.
I take my book and go sit down.
Leave the book.
Oh shit! I want this back. I'm not giving it to you, by the way.
Nobody can steal in this city.
Okay, I go sit down very warily, not really taking my eyes off the book.
It's at this point he disappears into the book. He becomes a black mist
That's so creepy.
that like rises up into the sky and then plummets into your book, and you can see your book like it sort of rumbles and tumbles around the desk for a second before laying perfectly flat. If like a few minutes pass by, and he reappears completely still in the same position that he was. He beckons you over.
Yeah, I head back over, and immediately a hand's back on the book while it's on the desk.
It's a dangerous book.
Yeah, I've kind of figured that one.
How long have you been bound to an old one?
A while now.
Are your comrades aware of the dangers of travelling with one packed bound?
I don't know. I've not told them specifics. They're
Interesting.
just aware that I have the book, but that I've not mentioned specifics. I'm not really supposed to.
You're a brave man to travel with a great old one's soul in your possession. At least a shard of one.
Oh, that's wild. That's
Let's see what.
That's new. I knew it was a little bit more intense than the rest of my guild's pact, but that's certainly new.
Your soul is conflicted.
Are we hearing all of this, or is this like a private one-on-one thing?
Oh yeah. No,
He's
I'm
not
hearing
talking.
this.
He's not talking particularly quietly.
Ah, shit. Yeah, the more that I'm gaining, the more that I feel like I'm losing at points. This is more than I was made aware of when I first searched for the book, if I'm being honest.
And you took the book by force. At the behest of your god.
Yeah. More,
Interesting.
well, God, head of the order, technically the same. Yeah. I was told to find it and learn from it. But this is.
Have you ever wondered
it's
why?
getting a lot.
Have you ever wondered why Ogma would tell one of his paladins to study from a book made of an old one's soul shard? Did you ever ask the question?
'Cause I wasn't aware it contained part of the soul. I was just told it would. It's important to be found for the order.
And how do you think you manifest powers if it did not contain some soul?
Well, my brothers in the order don't have this, and they still have some form of pact. It's part of the order. But this is definitely more of a connection than I think I've seen so far.
Seem your brothers in the order may have been lying to you.
No, I really hope not. Well, this has been informative.
Would a cup of tea make it feel better?
I definitely think so.
He turns and puts the kettle on, starts making a cup of tea.
Gildrick's
As
just
if
kind
he's
of staring off into space
like,
a little bit.
as if he hasn't just told you that you're literally carrying a shard of an old god around with you.
Yeah,
Essentially a WMD.
That's gonna take a second to fucking hell. That was not what I was expecting.
Like he's still got his back to you all. He's like making cups of tea, and he's like, "Feel free to browse the shelves."
Is there anything you can tell me specifically about the pact that you've gleaned from this book? Anything that it's hidden from me?
He takes a second, and he turns with a cup of tea and like slides it over to you.
I take a big fucking gulp.
I don't want to upset you, but this could be your undoing.
Need to know at this point.
Well, I see that one of two things have happened. Your order has fallen, and someone is after great power. Or you're losing yourself and falling over to the old one's powers the more you use them. This book seems to be latching onto your own soul. There are fragments of yours within, mixed, entwined. If you continue down this path, you may lose yourself.
Is there a way to stall it, stop it?
It's far beyond my powers, but perhaps the scholars at Yevron may be able to help you.
But where?
Scholars at Yevron.
Yevrin. That's the holy city, isn't it?
It is.
thank you for the information.
You're welcome. Would you like a cookie to go with your cup of tea?
Yes, please. I would love a cookie.
Hands 4 cookies over.
Thank you.
I'll drop down the required amount of gold or whatever it is.
He doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you there's a price at all. He just
You look like you needed a brew.
Yeah, I take the book, slightly more gingerly, hook it back onto my side and go sit down and just...
there's as you
contemplate
like
everything.
as you hook the book the book back on as you hook the book back as you hook the book back on your
The book and the look.
as you look through the book and then hook it back on your thingy. Did Alicia just snort?
What?
Did you just snort? Oh, is that Jenna?
No, that's not me. That's Jenna.
Ditched.
But as you place the book back on your hip, there is an angry aura from it.
Oh, I fucked up.
You really did.
Oh, I fucked up.
Wow.
Wow,
And
okay.
that's where we're going to leave it for today.
Oh,
We'll pick it back up, but that's where we'll stop because, yeah,
damn.
anything now we'll take
Sorry, people, I took up too much time.
this.
No, it's all good.
Alright.
Just before we
That's-
stop, can I just say, like, yeah, guys, we need to sit down and have this for tea. Just what the fuck is everyone's got secrets? Like, we need to just
Yeah, I think
get out with
we
it.
need to have a chat.
Like
Hey, the only
If you
one
sh-
that doesn't have secrets is the most secretive one here.
if you generally like say that, the entire shop sort of like outside just becomes black.
What?
Like if you say that, if you genuinely say we need to have a chat, like what's going on outside the shop, like you did have a view of the streets and a nice little overhanging like canopy with some more chairs and tables outside. When you say that, it just goes black.
What?
We're
And-
having
and-
a conversation because we need to see what.
Creates
And
like
then
a
the man-
privacy.
But nighttime, daytime. But daytime, nighttime. What the hell? What?
No,
Why
like
not every
not even nighttime, just black, and the man behind the
Okay.
counter just disappears.
I'm assuming
But it's-
it's giving us a bit of privacy.
That's what it would. That's what it would appear like.
Oh, that's okay then. I thought it was
No,
another
you're
fucking
still having a
carnival
meltdown.
situation.
No, no, it just
Just a big pair of eyes peering in through the window. Like, oh no,
Hello.
again, no. I was gonna say, I hope it's a good thing. Because I said to Chris, I was like, well, how are we gonna like talk about all these secrets? He's like, just fucking talk to people. I was like, have you met this group? Like, we don't talk to each other. And I was like, the moment I say we need to talk, he's like, and everywhere turns black. I'm like, why? Why? Oh,
That-
I
God.
need to write my
Okay, yeah.
backstory properly now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're getting questions.
Yeah.
That's the message you're like, have you actually thought about
Yeah,
it?
you aren't the only one that's going to get away with this unscathed.
Mm,
And we
not
can't
so
allow
much.
that to happen.
Mm.
That was
It's
a lot.
okay. I'll write it. I have some questions, Chris. Anyway.
Yeah. I'm always free
I've
to
been meaning
answer
to ask
questions.
for like 3 weeks, and I'm like, I should just message
Well,
Chris.
now we're
I'm like, I
forcing
never
your hand.
fucking do.
Yeah, exactly. Right, I'm gonna go and put the little man to bed. But thank you all for attending as usual.
Thank you.
Anyone
Thank you very
anyone
much.
got any issues with next week when hopefully my voice should be fully recovered?
I believe
I'll
so.
say I will
Yeah,
have
I'm
work
good.
on the Saturday, but don't worry about
No, I'm not gonna worry about that.
23rd.
that. I'm not worried about
23rd,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. because I'm available. I'll be here that weekend, but the weekend after the 30th, I'll not be here. I will be in Birmingham.
Birmingham?
There.
I'm going to
So
Birmingham.
close.
I'm going
What
to
are you doing
the.
in Birmingham?
I'm going to the UK Games Expo
Ooh.
to look
Oh,
at
wait.
board games and games
I
and
saw
stuff.
that, and I almost sent that
You
to Jenna.
nerd.
Wait, did I send it to
Hey.
you, Jenna?
No, you didn't.
Did I? No, I thought I did.
Honestly.
Yeah,
I'm sure I did because
retards.
you said you was looking at it.
No, that wasn't that. That was
The
a
That
UK
Manchester.
warehouse thing.
Yeah, the Games
No,
Expo
Oh,
is
the one in
fucking.
Wales.
No, there was one in Birmingham, but it wasn't that.
Yeah, the
Oh,
UKGE.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm going there. I'll go there for the weekend, but I'll be back the weekend after. So,
Nice.
Cool,
Quick one
cool.
for you, Chris. That
go.
book that I got, is that like your magic item?
Yeah,
sort of thing, or
it's,
would it be
it's,
magic item thing?
It's a write it down and remember what it does job.
Cool, no worries.
I can make the items if you want on Beyond.
Oh, that'd be
Tell
sick.
me what they are. Yeah. I've done a load before.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll send you the stuff.
I just added the shard item, assuming that it is a pre-made item.
It is, yeah. Most of the stuff I've showed you is. It's just sometimes there's nothing that fits what I want. So like Gildrick's cloak is just something I made up.
Or sword.
Cool beans.
Cool. Right. Well, everyone have a good night,
Sweet.
and I'll speak to you next
Yeah,
week.
you too, mate.
Cool.
Catch you
Right.
later, mate.
Catch you later.
Catch you later.
Yeah.
Ta-da.